I've been booby all week. It's these crop shop boutiques. Crack me up. You're always in your baggy tops and I'm always like half naked. Body dysmorphia.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. I'm a good example. Hey guys, this is Laurie.
And this is Bryony.
And today we're gonna get back to one of your questions, which was how do we deal with body dysmorphia post-comp, or do we struggle with body image post-comp, and how do we overcome that?
I guess there's a few things within that. Firstly, having like positive self-talk when you're looking at yourself in the mirror can be really hard for a lot of girls and guys, everyone.
I think you'll be surprised how many males are also having the same issue with body image.
Yeah, and that could be really hard. I know for a lot of my girls actually that even just like talking nicely about their looks or anything in regards to their actual body image is quite a hard thing. So it's not just for competitors or girls, it's for everyone.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a comp. It could just be like, you know, photo shoot prep or just a diet. Let's say you come to us and you want to lose 10 kg. Once you've lost them, okay, what do you do now? So it's really important to reassess. Just sit down and have a think. I achieved my goal, I competed, or I've lost my 10 kg. What do I do now? What's my new why? What's my new goal?
Yeah, because you can't diet forever either.
Exactly.
It's like you have to reverse diet or go into a maintenance phase, which is completely underrated and overlooked a lot of the time. It's actually really healthy for you to stay at that weight. And what do we always hear as well? Like you always hear people that lose X amount of weight really quickly and then just rebound hard and actually just put it all back on, which is of course not what you want to do.
Yeah.
And it can be scary to put on a little bit of body fat after, especially if you've been comp lean, because
and you're like shredded, you can see the definition and stuff. It is hard.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mind fuck.
But I think it happens to everyone. I don't think I've ever heard anyone saying post-comp not struggling. I feel like you have to let go as well at some stage. Like at the beginning, you might be, I can talk for myself, like cover it up a bit more.
Like moi.
Or Bryony, she's definitely not suffering from body dysmorphia. Oh, but yeah, very important, I would say, think about another goal. I know that for a lot of girls competing, once you're done, you're gonna go into off season, which means that now your goal is gonna be to put on weight for the next comp season coming ahead, a year after or 2 years after, whatever. You'll have to shift your focus towards something different, putting on muscle, aka getting strong in the gym, increasing performance, etc., etc.
Yeah, I would definitely say try to shift your every time. I would say to try and shift your focus from aesthetics to performance and look at other areas in your life that you can focus on. Are you more energized? Do you have better sleep? Do you have a better relationship with food? All of these things, and start to actually switch your perspective instead of looking at scale weight, for example, or how much body fat you hold. It's like, it's just a number and it doesn't dictate your worth or your value, and look at other things that are amazing about you and your character and strength goals are fucking fun. Like honestly, how good is getting strong? Love it.
Obviously it is scary to put on fat, but then once you train hard and from a week to week basis you're getting stronger and you beat your own performance, you feel like a fucking badass. Yeah. When you peeled as fuck and you train, you feel so weak. You're like, oh my god, everything feels heavy. And then when you're actually bulking or just eating at your maintenance, you have fucking a lot of energy. Like just use it. You know what I mean?
Plus you also have a bit of a social life. That's what
exactly. All the things that you can't do in prep, do it now. Yeah.
So you can just enjoy life a little bit more. Not to say not to give as much time, dedication and discipline and everything else to your build, because you will, or you should. But you can have a little bit more flexibility and wiggle room to just enjoy life. Yeah. Which is what it's all about anyway. Yeah. So I would say if you are suffering, for anyone suffering for body dysmorphia or body image, is to try and shift away from the scales for number one. Maybe just get rid of them. Fuck them off. Bye. And just start focusing on the weights. Like, are you improving week to week in your weight training, your technique? Do you feel better? Do you sleep well? All of these things, like, and just start speaking nicely about yourself. Would you speak about your friend the way you would to yourself? And a lot of the time, I would like to say no, or like to think most people would say no.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to add one last thing before we wrap up. So I'm talking right now for people who have been competing. it's very important that post-comp, you still have some sort of structure, because
essentially you should be doing like a reverse diet anyway.
Yeah, the risk is that if post-comp you say fuck off and you just have a lot of food and stuff, you will rebound very, very, very hard. That's why personally with all my comp prep clients, whenever they sign the contract saying, okay, I want to be prepping with you, I tell them you'll have to stay minimum 4 weeks after your comp with me. And that's not to piss them off, it's just because I want to make sure that they reverse properly.
And it's super important, yeah.
Yeah, so keep some sort of structure as well. Don't go crazy.
And support system.
That's it.
Danskis? Almost it. Almost it.